And welcome back. We are back in the grand finals for the bracket reset. United States taking the first set 7-5 over Hong Kong. Extending the grand finals out to their fullest. We require now a bracket reset to determine the winner. Bracket has been reset. The United States is on the left-hand side now. Hong Kong is on the right. And this is now for all the marbles. Whoever wins this set, no matter what, will be the victors. Can the United States hold on and win 2 sets in a row against Hong Kong, or will Hong Kong will be able to reacquire the momentum that carried them through so much of this tournament and emerge victorious at long last despite dropping that first set? We are going to find out soon, as we are quickly into the ban phase for the bracket reset, with the United States, to no surprise, immediately adapting their bans. They're going to get rid of Hidden 3 this time. Sei-Bei is gone. Hong Kong doubled the USA's score in the first set on it. No surprise to see that one taken away from them. Hong Kong going to keep their Hidden 2 ban. They're going to switch to their first ban instead of their second ban, so the 5 is still gone. The United States will not get the AR-8 Hidden. They're also going to keep their Nomad 6 ban, so it is the same 2 bans from Team Hong Kong. The United States going with 1F1E33 as well again, so they do keep the Nomad 3 ban in all 3 ban phases of this round for them. So just 1 ban changes. USA opting to leave Hard Rock 3 open for the first time, banning out Hidden 3 instead, as it was not a good play for them. That did not end well. Did not start well. It did not middle well. It did not end well. It was just bad. And we are going to once again open up with Hong Kong first picking Fremod 1. It's going to be very interesting to see if we get adaptation of the picks and bans. Well, the bans, obviously, the picks in this round. Discussed Hong Kong selecting 3 maps the United States had won in their first set earlier against Russia. Hong Kong lost all 3 of those this time, so the United States has won all 3 of those maps twice now. That was, of course, Hard Rocks 1 and 2, as well as Fremod 3. Maps that Russia picked against the United States and lost great points on. Fremod 1 here, though, is the first pick again. Not a huge surprise, but this was also the closest map in the entire first set. Hong Kong won with a double FC on Hello Tom Lol and A21 by the bare margin of 21,000 points. Low score from Castlets really contributing to that, though. 283k. I think he will definitely look to improve that score this set. Both of their modded players not having a great time. The United States will just look to get the same score as before, I think. You know, it's at 2.5, 2.6 million as I think the target score that you want to achieve. It is so close to just being a break point in the first set. So we'll see what happens this go around. United States, of course, did win the last 3 maps of that first set in a row, winning on Chain Destruction, Heterochromia Iridus, and on Extreme Fantasy, so they have all of the momentum in the world going into this bracket reset match. Question is, will that momentum end up mattering? How important will it be the United States won 3 picks in a row? Or can Hong Kong just recover? We're going to start to find out right here, right now. Underway, bracket reset map number 1. Once again, we see Toki Hard Rock, Vector Hidden, Spevin Miles Nomad, Hidden on Saku, Hard Rock on Castlets. Castlets really struggle in this. I believe 283,000 points, all he could muster the first go-round. Has already broken at the beginning and is suffering from some very low accuracy. And there's such an interesting element to this tournament play where you end up in these marathon matches in grand finals, a bracket reset, meaning that you play somewhere approaching 26 maps in a row. They can take 3.5 hours in some occasions. The real world stamina, as much as the in-game stamina, you know, how well can you keep your focus up for that much Osu straight? Well, if you're the team that just won the first set of the grand finals, you might be feeling pretty good. If you're the team that lost, you're thinking, oh man, we have to go through that all again. But at the same time, there's that little bit of feeling, you know, for the team that won it, oh god, we have to do that twice in order to win this. But I think the USA, after the way that they closed out the first set, is not going to be feeling too terrible here. They do still have the three-way full combo, but this is one of the longest maps in the pool. We discussed, you know, the two longest maps are Free Mods 1 and 2, and they were both played in the first set of this match and not in the Russia match. So uncharted territory. Miles finds a break. The United States had a little bit of a lead, but it's going to go away because that's a lot of combo for Hong Kong. A21 and Helatomla once again FCing this map with ease. And there's the break from Vector, so Hong Kong going to maybe have a little better showing this time than the first. There's a break from A21 though, so he did FC this before. He will not repeat that. And there goes Helatomla as well. Both of their FCs from set 1 are now gone. They have broken both of those full combos. Saku and Chaoslitz with a lot of combo though. United States still a bit behind in terms of combo despite those two breaks. They need either of the big combos from Hong Kong to break if they want to take a shot at bringing this gap back. And there's Saku gone as well as A21 again. The United States will take the lead on the pick. There is still a lot of time though. Still have a whole third of the map, and Chaoslitz is gone. There is very little combo in Hong Kong. That is the door open wide for the United States. Toki with the FC still intact, 1250 combo, 630 combo on Spev, and 430 and 500 on Vector and Miles. The United States in the driver's seat. As long as they can hold their combo through this bridge section, they're going to have a big lead to play with going into the last Ki. There's the break from Toki. He does finally break his FC. It is not the end of the world for the United States, though. He's going to be unhappy with that, but they do have a lot of combo backing him up that is more than exceeding the combo from Hong Kong. The 200,000 point lead for the USA on this first map here in the second set. Into the last Ki. And it looks like this may have been a mispick here from Hong Kong, opting into their same first pick again, despite having it be so close, because there was nowhere to go but up for the United States. They're a team that thrives, it seems, on this kind of pressure-filled environment. The breaks coming in from Saku and Helatomla just close it out for the United States. It's going to be a break point to open up set 2. That is a lot of momentum the United States is going to be able to draw upon. 4 maps in a row now, counting those 3 in the first set. Both scores will go down. I think that might be the general trend for the United States. I think it's going to be tough for them to be able to keep as solid of scores as they had in the first set into this second set. But 2.393 million was all it took that time around for the USA to win it by a 400K. That is starting things off on the right foot. One to 0 it goes. United States with the early break point by nearly 500,000 points. Okay. But their own first pick to come is going to be Free Mod 3, which it was Hong Kong's last pick in the first set. United States won it by 540,000 points, one of their biggest wins. Leftovers, the carry performer, 900K score, an A-rank FC coming out of him. This one does rely on a few things happening again for the United States to win it as big as they did the first time, though. They had very good accuracy on Chaos Blitz that was tainted by misses right in the middle. Ended up with the second best AC overall. But that being said, the United States, I mean, Spev had actually a very similar score to Chaos Blitz. Slightly lower combo, higher accuracy, same miscount, both Nomad. So it's a bit of a volatile pick, I think, but the United States clearly going to feel comfortable with this. Leftovers has carried this both times they've played it previously, and I think he's shown that his floor for this map is probably about 750,000 points, especially as warm and prepared as he is for this match. You've got to think that that score is going to be a bare minimum for him. Meanwhile, in Hong Kong, kind of seems like a lot of volatility in this score. You know, 503k out of Helitomwall, but it was only 2 misses, so it's just figuring out how to not miss in the middle of the map. You know, you lose so much score that way, of course, as everyone knows. So we are going to see Leftovers Toki, Chessman, and a Spev against A21, Saku, Helitomlol, and Chaoslitz. Are, I believe, identical rosters. They are. United States would like to start this match off with a consolidated breakpoint, I am sure. Hong Kong does not want to make that easy for them, but they know in the back of their minds that the United States has won this twice already today, and they just beat them on it by 500k. But not starting off as well for the USA, as Leftovers will not FC this twice in a row. However, a couple early breaks already coming in for Hong Kong. Saku not looking great on the hidden either. That aim kind of flying all over the place. But United States not having a good go of things at the intro either. No FCs left. A21 with the FC and Helitomwall with the big backing combo for him in this early part of the map. This is kind of the scary thing about playing against Hong Kong, I think, is that you know A21 and Helitomwall can just show up in FC stuff. You know, they just improve a little bit on these maps, and some of those losses can turn into wins. This is going to be a very scary position to be in going into the second set, and it's not starting off great here on this particular pick. A21 and Tom with the big combos intact. Leftovers and Chaz are going to do what they can. But it is a combo lead for Hong Kong as long as A21 and Helitomwall keep those alive. And a break from Ches Bananas not going to help things out anymore. This is the very scary part. Oh man, I think this is actually over now. Leftovers and Ches Bananas both find some misses, and A21 and Helitomwall holding on to their combo. This is what Hong Kong expected out of this map the first time they played it. This is a much better showing from them on this pick, and it's going to result in back-to-back break points to start off this second set. So I guess I was mistaken about the baseline score for Leftovers, unfortunately. But really nobody on the United States having a great time. Their top score is going to be Leftovers, but it's only going to be about 450k. Meanwhile, Hong Kong improving their score, improving their performance, and taking the W on the first pick here of the United States. So we're going to get an early traded pair of breakpoints for the teams, 1-1. Not what we expected, I don't think, going into this set. Bracket resets are always a scary place. Leftovers going from an FC 900k to all the way down at 459k. The volatility of bracket resets is very tough. Easy to underestimate the amount of strain you are under in this sort of circumstance. What was the biggest change, really? USA going from 2.3 million to 1.7 million. I mean, it's like just everybody decreasing their scores pretty much. Obviously, a lot of time left, though. Just 1-1. And we are going to get the Nomad 4 pick again here from Hong Kong. It was a late pick in the first set for them, and they won it. It was the last point, in fact, that they won of the first set. Very one-sided affair, 430,000 points nearly. Wrinkle. Alt map. Tricky aim. Very difficult patterns to combo through. We saw very good scores out of Dragbit 2, Saku, A21, and Helotamo on this one. Their full roster separated by only 15,000 points. One of the more impressive team-wide performances we saw in that first set. It's going to take a massive improvement, I think, from the United States to have any chance in this pick, because they did not look that strong on it, similarly to Hidden 3 in that first set. And I don't know that I expect Hong Kong's score to go down. Maybe like a bit at most, you know, maybe they drop a couple 100,000 points, but on the average, I expect them to perform pretty well in this pick most of the time. They're very good at this type of map. They showed it in the first set, and they're going to try to show it again. The leftovers, Miles, Ches, and Chillier taking on A21, Saku, Helotamo, and Dragbit, the second pick here from Hong Kong. Shake off the nerves in this early part of this bracket reset. See if the United States can improve that performance, as they will need to do if they want to have a chance here. See if Hong Kong can live up to their own standard that they set in the first set on this map as well. Their roster just seems tailor-made for this type of thing. They're so good at comboing. But they do get a couple early breaks from A21. Chillier pair and Ches Bananas have broken for the United States, so it's 3 FCs to 2 in the early goings. Miles and leftovers, holding on to the full combo. Make that just leftovers. Tom breaks, though, for Hong Kong. So Saku and Dragbit, the combo for Hong Kong against leftovers. Leftovers going to want to maybe atone for his poor performance on the last map. Breaks coming in for Hong Kong. It's going to open the door. It's going to open the door wide open for the United States. In fact, there is no combo on the side of Hong Kong. Leftovers, meanwhile, doing his thing, and that's what was the concern, you know, with this type of map. You expect them to probably perform as well, but there's obviously always the chance that they don't, and that the United States can improve, and Leftovers is showing that. The rest of his team not having as great of a time, but Leftovers is going to solo carry this one. United States up by 100,000 points. Leftovers and Miles both with a decent amount of combo. Gonna more than equal out that of Helotamo and Saku. Leftovers does finally break, but at 780k, there's just not much time left. United States up by about 100,000 into this last section. I don't think it's enough time. I don't believe there's not much combo left. Should be fine here for the United States. Get through the last spinner. And there we are into the last couple notes here. Moves into that bottom left. And some breaks. And the United States takes it. So 3 break points to open up set number 2 here. Bracket reset starting off in a little bit spicy of a fashion, as some would say. 3 straight break points on the board. USA with the 2-1 lead. How does this match go from here? 3 break points. Where I think if I'm the USA, I'd probably go to Nomad 1 here again. It was their second pick in the first set, and it was a pretty solid one for them. If not, they could potentially, if they're feeling good, they could potentially look into the Hard Rock pool. or they could look at an early DT. I think they probably feel good about the DTs. They picked 3 of them and won 2 of those 3, and the other one was pretty close. Plenty of options for things that the USA is going to feel pretty decent about, I think, at this point, but with the 3 break points to start off the set, you know, it's hard to say. Hard to say what the best options are going to be, because logic may not follow when you start to get a little bit tired, start to get drained. It's the end of the night. It's almost midnight in the Eastern time zone here in the USA, so that does mean Miles, Chillier, Toki, Vector, Leotic, all playing now pretty late in the day for them. But it is going to be the Nomad 1 pick, as predicted. We'll once again be seeing Bullseye. A very expected sort of pick here. Was a great performance from Miles on this one that helped the United States to a 388k win. 722k, topping the lobby by 180,000 points. I don't know that I expect him to repeat that. That is it's always, you know, I say this every time the Nomad 1 comes up, it just is always so volatile. And if you aren't 100% confident and 100% in control of your aim, a victory can turn into a loss very quickly. But I do think there were a couple unfortunate breaks that can be avoided from both teams. I think Miles can. He is very good at aim. He can repeat the score he set in the first set of this one. So the United States will look to win it again. They bring in Toki, Miles, Ches, and Chillier pair. Same roster as before against A21, Saku, Dragbit2, and Hello Tom Lol. Also same roster except with Hello Tom Lol swapping in favor of Castlets, who bottom scored it for them in the first set. Depending on how he feels, Hello Tom Lol can be a very valuable asset to add to this Hong Kong roster on this map. Not always known as a traditional aim player, he nonetheless does have very solid aim. So he could maybe make a difference here in this one for Hong Kong, but the United States favored as the ones who won it previously. See how long everybody can hold before we get any breaks. Going to be probably at least into the first Ki here by the looks of things. Yeah, I feel if there's one skill set that maybe gets better over the course of a long match, as long as you're not shaking, it could be just raw aim. Your cursor control becomes just so ingrained. But there's the early break from Miles, so he may not repeat his heroics from set 1, and Hong Kong will take the lead. Oh, and that's a triple break from the United States. In fact, Toki and Chillier pair finding misses, as well as Ches Bananas. It's a full combo reset for them. Only Dragbit2 and Hello Tom Lol breaking from Hong Kong. No, I tell a lie, it's one of them missing as well. So Hong Kong not going to be able to take much advantage of that 4-way miss from the United States, as their only player to hold through was Saku. He will be basically unopposed in terms of combo, but he's the only one with any combo. Into the second chorus, or excuse me, the second verse, I don't know, I make that mistake a billion times a day. Into the second verse, we will go with Hong Kong holding on to a very small lead. They grow a little bit there with another break from Ches Bananas. It's all on Saku right now. Chillier pair, though, breaking for the United States. Very incredible accuracy from Toki and Miles, but it's not going to matter at this rate as Chillier pair breaks again. Hong Kong recovering all their combo, and Saku still in the FC. They're going to start to make this lead grow as we reach the halfway point of the map. Dragbit2 finding a break, but it is really about Saku's FC. That is the one to watch. Miles and Toki do begin to bring back some combo. They're going to need a couple of breaks. They need some gifts here from Hong Kong. Dragbit2 breaking is not the present they wanted to find under the tree. And it's a 200,000 point lead just about for Hong Kong. It is still anybody's match, anybody's map, but that combo from Hong Kong is scary. As long as Saku continues to hold this FC, Hong Kong's going to be safe. Will we get 4 straight breakpoints to open up this second set? Signs seem to be pointing to yes, unless a lot of breaks occur for Hong Kong right now. And they do not. They all make it through that stream. That is, I think, about to be a safe lead for Hong Kong as long as Saku just gets through like the next jump section. That's about all it's going to take. This is an amazing play from Hong Kong, really across the board. It's going to, in fact, end up being quite close in general. Just into the giant jumps here at the ending. Nobody is missing anywhere. Saku finally breaks, but it was after Miles, Toki, and Chillier had all broken. Tom and A21 will hold on, and Hong Kong's going to take this point. And it is indeed going to be 4 straight break points to open up the second set. I don't know what to make of this from these teams, just not able to perform as well in their own picks, or their opposition performing better. Hard to say, but that's a convincing victory for Hong Kong. That is a 435,000 point win for Hong Kong. Bigger than the United States win against them on this same map previously. It seems that the teams should just pick the maps that they lost, because picking the maps that they won is not going well. That was a remarkable play from Saku. He did end up with 5 misses, but 1387 combo, 835k score. Really impressive stuff. United States just dropping that little bit here and there. That, you know, like I said, it's what you're concerned about when you repick a map that one player had kind of carried. They were dependent on Miles with that 722k in the last set. He was not able to bring that one back. And Hong Kong improved their performance by a lot. 2.5 million would have beaten the United States in the first set by 400k. United States dropping by just a small amount. But Hong Kong just improved by so much on that pick. And it is now 2 points to 2. 4 maps in, we have seen nothing but break points in this bracket reset. Where will it go from here? At long last. Okay. At long last, we see the Nomad 2 pick. This was what I expected from Hong Kong at some point in that first set. I was surprised to never see it, and I think others were as well, and here it finally is. I don't know how this will go for the USA. I think it was an expected pick for Hong Kong. I really do. And we'll see if that thought process was correct. Full players saying can't stream. Okay, hello, Tom Law. I know you can stream, dude. Everybody knows that Hello Tom Law can stream. I'm pretty sure there's like no one in the world who thinks he can't stream, but whatever. So, talk about the map here, I guess, briefly, right? It is a 7-star stream map of 200 BPM, just 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so it's not overly long, but what it lacks in length, it makes up for in just really, really difficult to aim streams. It seems like this is the type of map that should favor Team Hong Kong to maybe break this streak of breakpoints at long last. And into it we're gonna go. Toki, Miles, Spev, Chillier pair against A21, Castle, Tello, Tomlaw, and Dragbit2. The United States does have a decent stream roster, but nonetheless, I think this is a map that is somewhat Hong Kong favored, but there's only one way to find out, and that's by playing it. 5 maps in now. The 3rd pick from Hong Kong is underway. We're not at that clenching stage of the match yet, but we'll get there quickly at this rate. They're holding dead even. Get into it. Early break from A21 and Castlets. So United States going to start off advantage, but it will not last as Chillier pair commences to chain miss this. Oh my goodness, Chillier pair. Oh my god. Yeah, so this map is dumb. There go Miles and Spev as well. Dragbit. Oh, that's a full combo reset for literally everyone in the lobby. I think the only player who didn't just break was A21. But I don't know what I'm watching because that was really ugly to watch. Chili Repair down at 73%. You just can't fall off of these streams because you will miss the rest of the stream. Lead goes to Hong Kong. Map is maybe questionable, I suppose, but it's actually relatively close. And that's a slider break from Caslets, making it a little bit closer still. You would think a player who specializes in stream maps would be able to map a better stream map, but nah, I don't know. Breaks from Chili Repair and Spev, Miles and Toki holding on, but A21, Helitomal, and Dragbit 2 all have combo for Hong Kong. They do have the lead by about 100,000 points. Going to continue to grow. Wondered why they didn't pick this in the first set, and now we're wondering it even more, because they're going to win it, it looks like, at this rate. Perhaps not handily, because nothing in this map is exactly handily, but... A21 and Dragbit 2, as well as Helitom, bringing forth some great combo. Caslets not far behind them. He is now going to have some trouble in the stream, but it just does not matter. Toki holding on to a 690 combo, Spev behind him with 370. A21 matching them with 870 of his own, aiming that stream like it's nothing. And this is not going to be incredibly one-sided by the end of things, only about 160,000 points or so. But it is a win for Hong Kong, and that is the first map that was won by the team that picked it. 3-2 lead goes in favor of Hong Kong on the Nomad 2 that we expected to see for so long, and we finally did. Honestly, closer than you would expect considering Chili Repair 113 misses 159k. The fact that it was only separated by 166k thanks to the 641k score from Toki. Well, you know, it's better than it could have been, at least. Three to 2 goes the score in favor of Hong Kong. Let's pick for the United States. I still don't think this map is as bad as the Nomad 2 from last week in Course Ace. I think that was still worse, but not by much. For those of you who are familiar with that map. Was a hideous display. The Magic Valleys of Dark Wolf, mapped by LMT. That was actually disgusting. But this was pretty bad as well. So, whatever, you know. United States to pick, though. Looking to tie it up 3-3 if they're able to win this one. We're already basically exhausting the Nomad pool. The only Nomad left is Nomad 5, which has not been played yet. Maybe we'll see a change in things. There is a hidden one available, all 3 hard rocks, all 4 double types. And it is going to be DT3 here, which is an interesting choice, I think, from the United States. This was their first pick in set 1, and they lost it. Despite the FC coming in from Toki, they were not able to back him up adequately, with Saku matching his FC with superior accuracy. Hong Kong won it by 116k. This is, of course, our speedy pick here in the DT pool, 262 BPM, CS5 Air 9.67. This one is for the speed rosters. The United States has some scores to improve on this, so does Hong Kong. Leotic down at 466k, Chili Repair down at 435k. Caslit's down at 363k. That was a big factor in why the map was as close as it was last time. It would have been a huge win for Hong Kong if Caslit's had a better score. But I think the United States picking this are showing that they are confident in it despite losing it previously. Everything gets kind of thrown out the window here for the second set. You never know what to expect of performance. So expectations be damned. As we go into map number 6, Toki Leftovers, Leotic, Chili Repair against Saku, A21, Hellatom Law, and Caslitz. Get your fingers ready, because this is a quick one. See if Toki and Leftovers can do what they did before, and if Leotic and Chili can improve. Hong Kong looking for something similar for their players. Both teams have kind of the same goal in mind for this map, comparing it to the previous time it was played. The United States will typically have an accuracy advantage on this sort of thing, so Hong Kong needs to keep their combo up. Toki not having a great time with Zach, but Leftovers 98% once again. Top back in the lobby, similarly to last time. Full breaks coming in though. Caslitz, Hellatom Law, Chili Repair. Toki, Leftovers, and Leotic, all with the FCs for the USA. That is why they have almost a 300,000 point lead already. Toki down with an A rank, but be not afraid, that is an FC. Hong Kong, not a single S rank on the board, despite the FC still alive for A21, his low accuracy making that an A rank. About halfway through here, this is where things get important. If the United States can hold this combo a bit longer, they'll create an unassailable lead. Just gotta hold through the next maybe quarter of the map after this slow section. They wish to hold on to this lead. We're back into things. Keep your burst speed intact here, gentlemen. Was that small aim. Caslitz finding a break, helping the United States out just a little bit more. Three-way FC still alive. A21 still in the FC, and Saku with just the early break, but the United States with a three-way is tough to contend with. 500,000 point lead. Should be safe at this point, despite the breaks from Leotic and Chili Repair. Leftovers and Toki still holding on. Will we get the double FC this time from the USA? They were very close to it last time. Leftovers and Toki still holding into this ending. The United States are going to take the point no matter what. Very strong ending combo from Hong Kong, but it was not enough, and that is a double FC. Toki and Leftovers running it back here for the United States. The speed coming in clutch for USA to tie it up at 3-3. A21 with the FC. 93% accuracy, though, considerably falling behind a lot of other players. Saku with just a one miss. Could have gone the other way very easily. That was close, but the United States just strong on that pick this time around. And Caslitz with not a great score. 363 down to 334 this time. I think that's going to give the United States a lot of confidence in speed picks going forward in this match. Because they still have double time number 1. They also have double time number 4. I think if you're the United States, no matter what happens on this next pick, I think you pick those two as your next two picks. Because they won all of them, and they seem to be very, very favored on DTs in this pool against this Hong Kong team. If they can win, they can pick those two and get the break point, they can have a chance. Meanwhile, Hong Kong going to have to figure out a pick now, because if they pick into a Hard Rock, they're picking something that they lost previously. I don't know what you pick here. Maybe you go Hard Rock 3. That was a map that was banned by the United States in the first set, but it's going to instead be Hidden 1. And I wonder if that means that Hong Kong just doesn't feel great about their picks. They did win this, but it was pretty close, and it relied again on just some very fortunate things happening. It's another map that could really go either way. I think this is still favored slightly to Hong Kong. It was a map that the United States won against Russia, but lost against Hong Kong a little bit ago. It saw Chile repair bottom scoring. If he can kind of get that score up a little bit, the United States can have a chance to steal this one away this time. But if Saku can bring back the 809K and A21 can bring back the 650K, Hong Kong is going to feel pretty good once again. I wonder if players went into this to practice it in between sets, because I think the United States knew that they were going to ban out Hidden 3, so they didn't bother thinking about it. But with this being such a contested pick, I wonder if this was one that they looked at, you know, at least maybe go into editor, go into practice those couple hard sections in between the sets, expecting to play it later on. We'll find out how they feel as we are underway. Map number 7 of this second set here. Miles Leftovers, Ches Bananas, and Vector for the USA. Saku A21, Dragbit 2, and Hello Tom Law for Hong Kong. Things start to get close. Either team can win this map. This one genuinely at any point in time feels like it can go either way. Many maps in this pool feel that way with these two teams so closely matched. But this time it's the Hong Kong side with a couple early breaks. So they're going to give the early lead over the USA. It's too early for that to mean anything. But I believe last time, if memory serves, it was the USA giving that early lead to Hong Kong. It's all gonna really, I think, hinge on those couple of kick slider jump sections. This here is so important, this section. It's so tricky and so easy to break on. Leftovers, Vector, Ches Bananas all missing. That is what I'm saying. You cannot miss there over and over. And the United States has done that now in the first set, and they've done it here again this set. A21, the only one missing for Hong Kong, meaning that they're gonna take this score gap back as long as Hello Tom and Saku, as well as Dragbit, can hold just a little bit longer. Dragbit does find a break. But it is only Miles with the combo for the USA. Hello Tom and Saku have the higher combo. Not anymore. Hello Tom will breaks. Miles versus Saku. And a three-way miss for Hong Kong. A21, Dragbit 2, and Hello Tom all missing. That is very important. They now have no backing combo for Saku. Meanwhile, the United States has Ches Bananas and Vector recovering over 250 combo apiece now. That's very important because the United States wants to try to take a lead. If they have that trouble again in the kick slider jump section now, it won't be quite as damaging. But if Miles breaks and Saku holds, that can be important. And Saku did carry this last time for Hong Kong, so he is dangerous on this pick. And in we go. Once again into the breach. It's Saku breaking on it this time. The biggest combo from Hong Kong, and their carry on this map from the preceding set is the one to break on this tricky section. Vector breaks for the United States, but Miles, importantly, holds on, as does Ches Bananas, as does Leftovers. That is so big for the United States. If they can hold into this Ki just a bit, they're going to be in a pretty good spot. It's over a 200, almost a 300,000 point lead now. A lot of combo in the United States' favor. This is the improvement on this map that they needed to see, and unfortunately for Hong Kong, they've downgraded a little bit. Saku finding an unfortunately timed break. Tom and Dragbit with big combo, though, keeping things alive here for Hong Kong. The United States has a huge lead, and we only have about a quarter of the map left to go with a 500K almost score gap in favor of the United States. E21 suffering a break. And a small break, they'll see the score. 526,000 points in favor of the United States. Hello Tom Law and Dragbit with 650 combo apiece. Do not count them out yet, but the United States is in a very dominating position now going into this last game. Hello Tom Law breaks. It is now pretty much over. Ches Bananas misses as well, but that's not a big deal. That is honestly not a big deal. Miles and Leftover are still holding on. Miles finally does break. Okay. This is sketchy now for the United States all of a sudden. Everyone has combo reset. Saku has some combo built back up, as does Dragbit. Was it a big enough lead for the United States going into this ending? I think there's not enough time for it to matter, fortunately for them. Hong Kong has a lot of combo, but it is going to be a little bit too little too late here. And into the ending, they did enough to get an unassailable lead to the United States. Miles this time, 835k and 600k on Ches Bananas. That is huge for the USA. 4-3 goes the lead, and it is a break point. The United States has the next pick, and they have a couple of maps to choose from that they can try to take a demonstrable lead in this siding match. 4-3. Have DT1 available. They have DT4 available. They won both of those, and Hong Kong did not look like they could compete with them on either map. That being said, Chain Destruction will require the Toki run back. I think you go DT4, and it is. All right. Extreme Fantasy is the scene once again. CS4 Air 10 map, Chokori. Very quick, minute 36 seconds, 228 BPM. Some very strong scores out of them in the first set to close it out and send it to a reset, and they're going to do it here to try and take a 5-3 lead. They won it by just under 400,000 points on the back of Toki and Spev at 779k, 622k. Hong Kong looking to improve their scores. Holotom Lol just a 1 miss. Minecraft 570 tanking his score due to 22 misses. This is one that can be very competitive between the two teams, but I think we do expect the United States to have the advantage on it. Hong Kong maybe deliberating on a player change. It was Holotom Lol, 821, Dragbit, no, not Dragbit 2, Minecraft 570, and Nakano Itsuki Starsticks last time. I don't think Starsticks is probably in for this again. Minecraft 570 does stay in, but we do see Dragbit 2 coming in to replace Starsticks. We'll see if that ends up playing a factor. Maybe feeling a little better on the speed. We know that this time is really rough for Starsticks. But the United States keeps the same roster. Toki, Spev, Chillier, and Leotic. They look to take this map twice in a row, with it a commanding 5-3 lead in this bracket reset. Here we go. You can break literally anywhere on this map. Nothing ever feels quite safe. Very tricky finger control, very tricky stamina and speed required. Everybody doing well early on, but it's all about those very long streams, especially where we saw some people having some issues. That was where all those misses came from on the part of Minecraft 570. You see the early break from 821, a slider break from Minecraft 570. United States with the lead now. Just a third of the way in, but we're going to go into these long streams as we see a break from Chillier pair. Spev missing as well. It's 2 FCs now against 2. Combo advantage, in fact, in favor of Hong Kong. There goes Minecraft 570. There goes Leotic, though. Holotom and Dragbit 2 are going to carry this one forward for Hong Kong. Not the best accuracy. It's the saving grace for the United States. But that combo will end up taking the lead eventually. Unless 821 and Minecraft 570 have a lot of problems. But it's Tom and Dragbit trying to do what they can here, and they're going to take the lead. No! Dragbit finds a break. So it is Toki versus Holotom, and Toki has the combo, or has the accuracy advantage. Minecraft 570 breaking as well. Toki being backed up by Leotic with about a 300 combo. And Leotic, no, finds a break. 821 has the backing combo for Holotom. This could be very close. Chillier pair and Dragbit trading some breaks. Toki versus Holotom are the two players that are still full comboing, and the flickering score indicates that the lead is going over to Hong Kong. This is going to be so close in the last moments, though. What's going to happen at the ending here? It looks like it might go on over to the side of Hong Kong. They take the point this time, and they get the break point back. Holotom Lol with the FC to match Toki, and just the better backing scores this time. Nothing really to back up Toki at all on the USA's side. He was an FC, and the next best score was 565, and then on down to 322k from there. 20,000 points the difference. That is not a good sign, because that was the type of map that we thought the United States would just crush again. Instead, Hong Kong steals it away from them, and we're right back tied up at 4 apiece. The United States had the opportunity on their pick on a map that they had won previously to give themselves a 5-3 advantage, but Hong Kong just said no. Those lower scores from Leotic and Chillier pair, unfortunately dragging USA down, and Hello Tom's FC, in order to match the score from Toki, was so important. 20,000 points, everything is important at that rate. We have 2 picks left per team, at most. And it's going to be Nomad 5, so it's going to be a new pick. It's going to be the last map in the Nomad pool. We are finally getting the speed map. Finally a true stamina map here in the grand finals. And it is picked by Hong Kong, which is very interesting to me, but they did just win a speedy DT pick. 6.7 stars, over 3.5 minutes long, 225 BPM streams abound in this one. And I think the rosters might just stay exactly the same as on the last map, because it's just going from 260 or 228 BPM to 225 BPM. So you're seeing kind of a similar situation here. Spev, Toki, Chillier, Leotic. Otomol A21, Dragbit 2, Minecraft 570. Same rosters. Going into Nomad 5, the speed pick in the Nomad pool. And I think this will influence the next pick very heavily as well. If the United States win it, they might be willing to pick DT1. And if they lose it, they might take a hard look at whether that pick's optimal for them, especially after losing DT4. A lot lying in store based on this particular pick. This is the type of map that I think both of these teams are pretty solid on. I would argue that the United States may have better raw speed, but it's not by much. They're just kind of trade a couple of breaks early on. Spev, Toki, Helitomal, A21. There goes Toki, though. Lead in favor of Hong Kong in terms of combo. Once again, Hong Kong struggling with their accuracy, though. Dragbit 2 down at 84 and Minecraft 570 down at 92. United States, as has been the norm, better in accuracy, but the combo somewhat lacking. Lead's going to go over to Hong Kong here shortly. A combo from Helitomal on A21 now unopposed. Spev and Toki both breaking, as well as Chillier pair. It is Leotic the only one with any sort of combo. This one requiring enough aim that some players are having some trouble with it, as well as the stamina and speed required for the streams. Hong Kong is just holding through like it's nothing. Helotom and A21 just making child's play out of this pick. In fact, Dragbit 2 and Minecraft 570 recovering well. You could basically call this over already at this rate. The lead in terms of combo is practically insurmountable here for Hong Kong. And we're only a third of the way in. But the United States is just not having a great time. Spev and Toki have both recovered. But it's going to take a near miracle here if the United States wants to make a comeback in this pick. It's going to require basically a full combo reset from Hong Kong. Gets started by a break from Minecraft 570, but Tom, A21, and Dragbit 2 are comboing this like it is nothing, and up to 98% accuracy for Very, very strong performance from several players on that side. 644k coming in from Hella Tom Law. 522 from 821. Only 371k from Dragbit too because of his low accuracy and miscount, but 1224 combo, nothing to scoff at. United States, I mean, look at the accuracy was more or less there, 97% of both Toki and Spev, but a lot of misses and just not combo at all. So Hong Kong taking that one. It's a 5-4 lead. Points away. So last set, the United States was in this exact position, 5-4 down. Please. And from this position, they selected DT number 1 as their 5th pick. Will that be the pick again here? I don't know if they're going to feel comfortable with it again. I genuinely don't. It was relatively close. And it is not a skill set that they've won now two maps in a row. High BPM, won by Hong Kong. So I don't think USA feels good about that skill set anymore. I think they're going to look somewhere else. We could see a Hard Rock here. I mean, I don't know what else it's going to... There's Hard Rock 1, Hard Rock 2, and Free Mod 1, and Free Mod 2. And it's going to be Free Mod 2 as a pick from the USA, in fact. So, we're going to go back to Bad Company as the Sasakure UK map. USA won this, backed by large scores from Vector and Leftovers, with Miles and Ches not far behind them. You're going to have to, basically replicate those scores again. The way Hong Kong is playing, they're improving in this set. United States now needs to win either 3 points in a row or hope for a tiebreaker. It's not the best spot to be in. Try to muster up some energy here for the end of this match. 5-4 the score in favor of Hong Kong. The United States picking a map that they won in the first set with Sasakure UK's Bad Company, the Air 8 CS5 difficulty here in the free mod pool. And to run it back on this one, Vector, Leftovers, Ches Bananas, and Miles in once again against Castlet's Hella Tom Law, Dragbit 2, and Minecraft 570. Hella Tom Law coming in for this, did not play it in the first set. He is replacing Starsticks, which is not overly surprising. I think Starsticks having a rough go of things this late or early, as the case may be for him. We'll see if that helps things out. Hella Tom Law has been absolutely destroying things in this second set. He is a big carry for the Hong Kong roster. We're going to see similar mods. We have Vector hidden, Leftovers hidden Hard Rock, Ches Bananas, Miles no mod. Hard Rock on Castlets, Hard Rock on Dragbit 2 as well, hidden on Minecraft 570. This time they do have a no-mod player with Hella Tom Law. They did not have a no-mod player last time. It was 3 Hard Rocks and a hidden. See if Hella Tom Law's ability to combo Air 8 no-mod proves beneficial. But they do get an early breakout of Minecraft 570. This is the longest map in the pool, so it will be a fairly quiet affair for the most part. rarely those very exciting moments in this type of pick. It's more of a slow burn type of affair. And if somebody makes a Fasto Frizu joke, I'm not sure what, but I'll be disappointed. Vector does find the break for the United States. He is the low AR hidden player extraordinaire. Not the one you want to have breaking on this map. But with so much time left, it's not going to be that big of a deal yet. I've got to think that having Hella Tomlol in for Hong Kong on that Nomad pick is very, very valuable. He can combo anything. I think will be beneficial to have. They do have the mod advantage, but they do also have him as a kind of a crutch, as somebody who will probably get a very good score. And so far, it is staying very close. 24,000 points separating the teams. Break does come in from Dragbit too. 2 FCs, 1 large combo for Hong Kong, 3 FCs, 1 slightly lower combo for the United States. Vector dropping a lot of accuracy on that stream, but does maintain his combo. This is such a big section of the song here halfway through. There goes Vector, but Caslets and Minecraft 570 both break for Hong Kong, as does Leftovers on the United States. Miles and Ches Bananas with those FCs for the USA now against just Hello Tomlol. 2 Nomad FCs against 1. Make that 1 Nomad FC against 1. This just got very interesting, especially with Vector and Ches Bananas breaking. The lead is not that big. It's only 70,000 points, and Hello Tomlol, as we expected, comes in on Nomad and puts forth a really good score so far. Miles slightly ahead of him in terms of accuracy, but on the whole, Hong Kong in the lead. There goes Miles's FC, and now Hello Tomlol is going to be unopposed. He has an FC and nobody to match him. He is the difference maker right now for Hong Kong, as we would expect him to be. This awkward rhythm section trips up Dragbit and Chaoslitz, but Hello Tomlol holds on just fine, and Minecraft 570 with the combo behind him. 50,000 point lead for Hong Kong. A little bit of combo for Ches, Vector, and Leftovers. Not much for Chaoslitz or Dragbit, but Hello Tomlol with the FC is just carrying this one onward for Hong Kong. There goes Minecraft 570. It is all on the back of Hello Tomlol. This is as much pressure as you can have on a single performer on a given map. The lead should be... Boy, it's just going to be close is what it's going to be. I can't predict what it's going to do. A break from Ches Bananas does come in, but Vector, Leftovers, and Miles all have some combo. I don't think they can bring it back, though. I think they need a break from Hello Tom to be able to bring this one back, or for everyone else to just completely fall apart. There's the break from Dragbit. Vector, Leftovers, Miles still holding on to things. Hello Tom, though, still with the FC. It's holding off the United States all by himself. He's 1v4ing this one at this point, practically. The break comes in from Minecraft 570. Caslitz has a bit of combo. He's backing up Hello Tom, and Hello Tom with the FC is able to keep this one alive for Hong Kong. This might be the break point. This might be the setup for a match point here into this ending. It's going to be in favor of Hong Kong. Hello Tomlol comes in on Nomad, and he is going to single-handedly carry this point. What a freaking score from Hello Tomlol 225. Only 96% AC, but it is an FC, and that is 6-4 now the lead. Hong Kong is knocking on the door. They are at match and championship point. This is it. For the first time since 3WC 2019, a year and a half ago, a United States team faces elimination in a country-based tournament. 4WC, they won. OWC, they won. 3WC 2020, they won. But now, 4-digit World Cup, Grand Finals, they face a match point down. Hong Kong has every advantage here. It's their pick, and they feel good on pretty much everything that's left, I think. They've got no Nomads, no Hiddens, no free mods, but they do have all 3 Hard Rocks and the first 2 Double Time maps available to them for their last pick here. And I think if it's anything, feel like Hard Rock 3 might be it, but they have all of those Hard Rocks. They picked 2 of them in the first set. Yes, they lost both, but the way they're playing in the second set, I don't think they're afraid to pick them again. I think Narcissus at Oasis might be it. Nope, it's going to be Hard Rock 3. So for the first time, USA playing 3 sets on this pool, and for the first time letting it through. Banned it against Russia, they banned it in set 1 here against Hong Kong, and now it is available for Hong Kong to try to pick the 2-minute 51-second, 170 BPM Ice Calc Hard Rock. It is incredibly tricky. The rhythms in this are so rough. And I think that plays into Hong Kong, if anything, as the team that is performing just better in this set. This is the type of map that I can understand why you would pick it here at match point. Against a USA team that is surely feeling the brunt of this all-out attack from Hong Kong, winning those last couple of points. From a 4-3 deficit down to a 6-4 lead. It's all going to come down to this. Potentially the last map of the tournament. 6-4 lead Hong Kong. They pick Hard Rock number 3. USA with Toki Chessman as leftovers Miles against Chaoslitz, Hello Tom Lol, Dragbit, and A21. Hong Kong looking to close this out. Become the winners. United States looking to hold it and at least give themselves a chance on their last pick to send this to a tiebreaker in the Grand Finals bracket reset. I think this mat is so advantage to Hong Kong, though. United States had a reason that they banned it out against Russia. They had a reason that they banned it out against Hong Kong in the first set here. And Hong Kong is just so good at playing these very tricky to combo maps. When you have Hello Tom Law on your team, that is just what you do, and the early breaks are already coming in. Toki, Leftovers, and Miles all missing. However, Chaoslitz, A21, Dragbit missing for Hong Kong. It is not over anytime soon. Hello Tom Law just doing his thing. What can Ches Bananas do? The only full, one of the 2 combos here, Ches Bananas and Toki. To stay tight in the early goings here. It's a very close map. Spacing proving difficult for A21. He does find a break. United States a small combo advantage. He should be able to bring this one back based on the combo. And Hello Tom Law breaks his FC. Miles breaks, but it's not as important. Toki and Ches Bananas do hold on. How long can they hold on, though? That is the question. Those 2 and Leftovers. Dragbit 2 finding another break as well. It is just Chaoslitz with a big combo. Leftovers breaks, but it's all on Toki and Ches Bananas. They are going to be able to run this out to a bit of a lead here for the United States if they can keep these combos alive. But they both break! Oh, that is tragic for the United States. They have no combo left at all now, and Chaoslitz at a 475 combo. A21 at 280. Hello Tom Law with some combo as well. Hong Kong can bring this one back if they can hold some combo for a little bit longer. They don't. It's a 3-way miss from Hong Kong. Hello Tom Law, Chaoslitz, and Dragbit all missing. Ches, Miles, and Leftovers missing. It's A21 with a 200 combo lead over Toki. Hong Kong will hold on to the lead, but it's going to be very close, and it's going to rely on A21 keeping this combo alive. There's a break from Toki and Leftovers and Miles. Oh boy, I think the United States might have just lost this one. A21 is keeping the combo up, and the other players are recovering. Hello Tom with 200 plus combo and A21 on 500 combo. People have been saying that he hasn't performed to the level that he was expected of him coming into this tournament, but now he's going to be looking to put on the carry performance in the closing out map of this match. There is not a lot of time left now, and it's a 100,000 point lead for Hong Kong. All they need to do is hold on a little bit longer. There's really no combo on the side of the United States. There is no combo on the side of the United States. It is all over. It is all over. Hong Kong are going to do it on the backs of A21 and Hello Tom Law throughout this entire second set in this bracket reset. They have relied on those 2 players. And here they are coming in clutch again. A21, what is this combo? What is this play? Hello Tom Law FCing 3mod 2 and A21 with a ridiculous combo here on Hard Rock 3. And he is going to close this out and seal the deal in favor of Hong Kong. And that is it. Hong Kong are your victors by the score of 7-4 in the bracket reset. They win 4-Digit World Cup 2020. GG, well played. After almost 3 hours, it is Hong Kong still standing like boxers in a 15-round bout. Just managed to keep it alive just that little bit longer in the deciding moments. A21 on Hard Rock 3. Hello Tom Law on DT, on Nomad, on Fremod. Coming in so clutch, top scoring 3 of the last 4 maps for his team. And then A21 closes it out. Really just a remarkable performance from so many players in this match, but Hong Kong that little bit better when it counted in the end of that last set. And that was all that made the difference for a team that had come this far into the grand finals without really being challenged. They are the ones, despite the US taking the first set, sending it to the reset, they're the ones that managed to hold their nerve and stay steady through the second bracket reset. They are able to take it. United States are unable to defend their championship from 2019. They're eliminated in the grand finals. They will take second place. I think they can hold their heads up. They will have a hard time with that, but I think they can hold their heads up because Hong Kong was just a ridiculous team this year. It was so close. The United States had the opportunities and they just couldn't quite do it, and Hong Kong just absolutely coming through in the clutch. All credit to them for having the best performances of the match when they were most required of them. And finally, Hong Kong get a major international tournament win here at 4-Digit World Cup. And what more can you say? These were the 2 best teams in the tournament, and they showed it here tonight. Both putting on an amazing show. Hong Kong just too good. Absolutely just too good. So congratulations to Hong Kong. Congratulations on your badge. Well-deserved, well-earned. United States, congratulations on making it this far on another great run. They'll be back next year, both these teams, I'm sure. Hong Kong won't have A21 next year. He'll be too far deep into 3-Digit World unless he can somehow decay more than I've ever seen anyone decay. I think we'll have some interesting things to see in a year's time, but for now, we've got OWC to look forward to. I'll be starting up in the coming weeks. Got some of these players on that Hong Kong team that will be participating in OWC for their nation. See how they do there. But for now, I would like to thank everyone for watching. It has been a pleasure bringing this tournament to you all. Year after year, 2019 was great, 2020 was great as well. The onlookers, the spectators, are what make this what it is. Spectators and the players make this such an enjoyable experience. Big shout outs to everybody that's watched all the streams. Big shout outs to everybody on the ref team as well, making it possible for this tournament to come off and really roll without a hitch. Leo, Nick, Specimen, real cute. Shout outs to those guys as well as everybody else. And of course, Drev, the map builder extraordinaire, putting forth some really interesting picks this year. But for all of us here at 4-Digit World Cup, I have been this one guy. Thank you again for watching. Congratulations to Hong Kong, your victors, and just amazing performance from them. We will see you guys next year. Have a good night.